you like Apex Legends and getting third party, if you're not into hot drops, then you have half a brain. If you like landing a gauntlet in the dunes by the cape, then you'll be in love with me. And I fucked it up again. I'm not doing it again. So we still going on. Join my squad, and we'll lose a lot. We might win a couple times though. Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome to the party. It is episode
56.
55.
56.
Fudge.
So
56. 56. Ferrari Foster. Big letdown.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome back. How are you guys feeling this week?
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
It is cold outside.
Yeah. It's cold outside. Happy New Year. Say that.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
New Year. Yeah. I feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good. Feel great. Yeah. It's a little bit cold outside. That's about all I can say.
All right. Well, this week we have a pretty quick episode. Not a whole lot to dive into. So let's get into our tee-off. I'm still trying to figure out a name for this part.
Tee-off is good. You know why? Because tea is a drink, and tee-off is the first thing you do in golf, I think. So that, drink, put it all together. This isn't golf, and this isn't tea, but none of this makes sense anyways, so fuck it. This is the tee-off.
All right, Dylan, what you got?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I got a beer, and it kind of reminded me of our podcast, just the name of it alone. It's called, I'll tell you first, it's from Bear Bottle. I've gotten them a bunch, the liquor store. This is the one that they've been getting a lot of new beers from. This beer is called Very Best Bad Things, and I think that really encompasses us, because we suck, but we're the best at sucking. So
I like it.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty on the nose.
This is a hazy IPA, I think. This is a double hazy. Just a single, one hazy but double IPA. So
outstanding.
Wow.
And drum roll.
It is. It's actually pretty good.
Wow.
You can really taste the orange. Bear Bottle's not my favorite. I like this one better than a lot of their other ones. So.
Oh, good.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Also, special shout out. Gatorade juice, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, shouts out.
Guess what flavor it is? Apple and raspberry. Those are two of my favorites.
Outstanding.
I feel like you didn't let us guess, but thank you.
Yeah, there's no guessing.
Got to have a pause there for a guess.
Yeah, well, I figured nobody was going to be able to do it, so.
I was going to go for it.
Yeah?
Okay.
I would have been wrong, but I would have gone for it.
All right, Aiden, what you got for us?
I want to say I may have won the worst drink on the podcast so far.
I know, you guys don't like stouts, so.
Hard coconut water.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You might have won.
Hey, man.
Prove us wrong.
I would drink that.
So, I was talking to Dylan about this last night, but I kept it a secret. So I saw it at the store, knew it was going to be terrible. Still got it. It's not good. It's like you took a really shitty, like Safeway brand sparkling water, no flavors.
Oh.
Mix that like 1 to 4 with coconut water, and then put a couple drops of vodka in there, and that's what this is.
Hey, Aiden, I wrote a song for you just now.
Yeah?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
If you like coconut water, you probably won't like hard coconut water.
I don't think anyone should like it, but made with real coconut, so good job, guys.
Is it young coconut water? Because that's the best coconut water.
There are not many details on this can.
Young coconut water, I think, has flecks of coconut in it.
I'm going to take a strong guess and say no, then.
Okay.
Yeah, $10 for a 6-pack. If you see it, buy it for someone else. That's my recommendation.
I'm kind of a fan of trying terrible things.
Yeah, like
So yeah,
Faulkner,
I'll
buy
try
it
it.
as a gift for him. He'll do it.
That's not. I won't. I won't even drink it. I don't even
I'll
like
drink all
coconut
6 of
water.
these.
I don't like
Oh, you're
coconut
missing
water.
out.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, you've
I-
probably never been hydrated in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little ironic that I don't like coconut water, but
Yeah, it's because he's Korean.
that's it. All right.
Yep.
This week I have a drink from Citra Dream, or that's
Oh
not it.
shit! What?
I'm sorry. New Glory Craft Brewery.
Yeah.
It's called
Oh,
Citra Dream
that's
IPA.
New Glory. That's in Sacramento, isn't it? That's a Sacramento beer, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Brewed
so.
can, New Glory, Sacramento, California. It's
Woo!
I like New Glory.
1 pint of something random. That's what it says.
I like it.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I like this can. I like the can. Kayla picked it out for
can's
me.
tight.
Yeah, I would be super down for like a random beer where it's like, hey, we put a random beer in this can. You just get what you get out of this 6-pack.
This is pretty good. Like,
yeah, New Glory's not bad.
This is a solid IPA.
If I remember correctly, they are pretty close to R Street. I want to say, don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've been over there, thought about it. But I do want to shout out R Street Shoki Ramen, good stuff. Also, I like Fish Face Pokey. It's a good pokey. If it's still there, Faulkner, maybe we go there in the future.
One day, man. Years ago, I can say that now because we've actually been friends for some time. We've talked about with Robbie to do a beer tour up and down California.
Oh yeah.
We never got to do it because
maybe that'll be the post.
Well, now that all of us don't work at the same company anymore, because that was a problem when we were talking about it, because we all worked on the same teams. Like, well, how do we all get time off and stuff like that?
Now it could work a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Well, your oyster.
Yep.
World's your beer can.
World's your beer can. All right. Games we're playing this week. Dylan, what you be doing?
Well, there's this game that I truly enjoy playing. Outward. Anybody who doesn't want to hear a bad word, pause the podcast. Actually, don't pause it because you just unpause it and you'll hear.
Skip forward.
Yeah, skip forward like 10 seconds. Fuck that game. That game fucking is so annoying. Faulkner. we tried playing last night. I told you. No. We tried it's fun. Like I have fun playing with Aiden. But so last night we're like, oh, we should play that a little bit more. We haven't played in like a few weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We hop in. First off, we saved in the middle of invading a bandit camp with like no supplies, and I was like, oh, I'm like already almost dead. We cleared out the bandit camp. I did get basically Spartan kicked off of the top of a castle. The boss big bandit just bump. I had no health, and I just ragdolled like 50 feet off the edge, and I was like, yeah, this game's kind of fun. And then as we're leaving, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like trying to pick up berries or like trying to put my sword away or something. I don't know what I was doing, but I accidentally dropped my backpack and didn't realize it. And then I ran around for like 3 minutes without realizing I dropped my backpack with literally everything that I had on my character. And then Aiden's like, oh, we should go back to town. I was like, okay. And I was like, wait, where's my backpack? We spent like 20 minutes running around looking for it. And I dropped it like right in the middle of a bush. So it was like basically impossible to see.
Perfect.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
A great time.
Great time. I will play it again.
Yeah, we're gonna beat that.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta at least become the champions of something.
Yeah, I just want to learn magic. That's all I need.
Yeah, I still have an axe. I'm still an axe man. Other than that, I'm playing another game where I swing wildly. Undermine. Remember that?
Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a good game.
It's on Switch. I've been playing it. It's plays fine on Switch. No issues so far. I am already further in the Switch version than I am my entire time in the Xbox one.
Yeah.
Purely because I don't want to get too deep into it, but there's one thing that you need to find to unlock one of the things in the main area.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been in the room to find it multiple times on my Xbox save, but I never had the item that you needed to get it. And this time I had it. So there you go.
Hey,
Right
look
on.
at you. Moving down in the world.
Yeah, going a little bit deeper. Also, I've gotten, I don't know, do you know if this is like the 1.0 update or something?
I have no
Was there an
idea.
update? Because I've gotten numerous things that I'd never gotten on my Xbox.
Could be. I don't know.
Save. Or
Maybe
maybe
they-
I just was
Yeah. I don't know.
terribly unlucky there. I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, now that you have experience with
Yeah.
the game, so you going back into it makes you
Yeah.
you don't have to learn a lot of stuff, and you're more aware.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
also a possibility.
I was like flying through stuff. Like
Yeah.
the first boss, I beat him first try, and
Yeah.
I wasn't nearly as upgraded as I was on Xbox. Also, a special shout out to girlfriend. She's not here right now, but she finally beat the boss that she was stuck on in Persona 5.
Yay.
Yeah, woohoo. So it has now gone from her. She took like a 2-week break with like trying to beat the boss every few days. But remember, previously she was staying up until like 3
Yeah,
every
yeah.
night. Last night
Mhm.
she was up until like 3 playing after she beat the boss.
Yeah.
And then she woke up early today to play again. I was like, oh,
All right.
Nice.
I think she might be falling back into it.
Back to horny
So-
teenager time.
Yeah. Oh, apparently you can date your teachers in that game.
Whoa.
Weird.
What is
And
this?
she
Pretty
turned the
Little
teacher
Liars?
down. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's disgusting.
That's just the way high school works, buddy.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is horny high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
you just went
is-
to the wrong high school.
I'm pretty sure that's all high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are these hormones? Hormone monster.
I was a perfect angel in high school, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen otherwise, but sure.
Yeah.
No,
he's
any other
number
games?
one.
Any other games?
me,
Yeah, yeah.
I've dabbled here and there. You know, nothing
Nothing
crazy.
worthwhile.
Apex, playing
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Cool.
Play Baby Boy.
Aiden, what are you up to?
The only one that's new that I feel like talking about came out yesterday. Actually, came out the 12th. I have no idea when you're going to upload this. Super Mario 3D World.
Now,
Love that game.
I
Yeah.
do have a bit of a bone to pick. I believe that game came out a few years ago.
Yes, this is
Wii U.
one of the last 2 Wii U games that I've been waiting for
Yeah.
them to port over. Which, no one had the Wii U other than you and me. So,
Yeah.
I can't be upset that they do it. I feel like for this one, at least $60 feels kind of weird, but I've heard great things about Bowser's Fury, so maybe it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I've heard.
I
similar
didn't ever
things.
really get into this.
Mhm.
I'd be down to. So is the multiplayer online, or
Yes,
is this
and I've heard it's some of the best online that they've implemented. So if you
What?
buy it, I will play through the entire game with you.
Is it
okay? Because that
is it one of those competitive ones where you
It's-
can bump each other off?
co-op competitive, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have the same goal, but you can fuck with each other.
All right.
Yeah.
I do like that.
So,
Mhm.
I'm pretty positive I will be purchasing this game within the next day or two. So
Let me know. I've already ran through 4 worlds on my own, but
Yeah.
I will gladly start over with you.
okay, well, you'd be in like my save file, right? I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
We'll
I mean,
figure it out. We'll make Faulkner get it too.
it's
It's $60.
Did you ever play?
yeah.
it?
You have a job.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I just burn money elsewhere. I don't have to play.
Wait, you like games? You have a game podcast.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Fair enough.
Yes. Okay.
We'll keep talking about it.
It's not
Yeah,
hard
it's-
to peer pressure any of us into a game. Let's just be real.
You
It's
guys will never peer pressure
Unfortunately,
me
too
into
easy.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
All it
Not
takes is
PlayStation.
it's
PC.
there's 3 of us. If two votes for it, then it's pretty much
Yeah.
votes for all of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buy it.
Yeah.
I'd love to play that game with people.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It's I love Mario, love 3D Mario. It's just 3D Mario platforming distilled down to like the bare essentials, and it is wonderful.
We'll see. We'll see.
Bare necessities.
I got
Possible future song.
I have other important Switch games to play coming up. We could talk about a little later. That takes priority.
I'm super juiced for the Switch. 10 days, man. Oof. 10 days, man. Ugh. Ooh. Ah.
All right. All right. Games I've been playing. I've tried Monster Sanctuary on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah,
it's got a good game.
It's got like this Pokemon, but also this like Metroidvania type vibe. Yeah, it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I played it while I was listening to an audiobook, which was the perfect format for it.
Yeah, it's a very good game for that. I recommend going through and beating it because it's fun, especially like once you do, like if you do look up like
the builds,
an overpowered team like that I had, or I guess builds in general.
Yeah,
like that was so much fun. Like at the end, like even my regular team, like that I used up until like basically like the last fights, I was having a blast. It's a very good game. It does have its flaws, so it's not perfect, but it's worth playing through, I would say.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I played, and I'll probably jump back. And then the other game I've played this week was Gears Tactics. I would essentially just do like, I'm just going to do a mission, and that's it, and then I'll just call it and do something else. And I really enjoy it. It's a great tactical game if you're into XCOM style tactical games.
And big beefy dudes too.
Yeah. Like the combat's very visceral and very engaging, and it removes like if you're not into the base building and that management, it's perfect because it's just combat focus, right? Which is very on par with Gears.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you like one of the worst gaming franchises in history, you will love this game.
Oh my god, this fucking Gears hater.
I don't. Yeah, I like Gears. I like to hate on it because I know it bothers you. But it is one of the worst.
Oh my
Garbage.
God,
terrible.
That's just rude to Microsoft.
Well, they did it to themselves.
It's a fine franchise.
It is. It looks great. It plays pretty well for what it is. You
just have to be into that style. It doesn't work. Yeah, it has to be your style of like if you're not into cover-based shooters, you're just not into cover-based shooters, right?
No, I'm not into cover-based shooters. So that's the thing. Yeah.
I don't think I'd be into those games if the drop shot wasn't in them, but that game or that gun,
I do.
One of my favorites of all time.
I kind of like the gunplay of that game because it feel the gunplay is fun because like that active reload.
Yeah.
And the guns are all different.
The only game where reloading
enough.
Fun.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about cover-based shooters, that's for the most part
it's the best
standard,
one of those.
right?
Yeah, it's the best one of those. I just I don't like the on the PvP, I guess, at all.
That's understandable.
Which I think makes it a bad
that's fair,
game.
Not necessarily because it can still be a good game, right?
Yeah.
Or just bad.
What
was
that's all it is.
What was that escape the gas mode that they released?
Yeah. I know. I like that mode.
I actually I liked that a lot.
Yeah. Their PvE modes I generally enjoy.
Yeah. The horde mode is good.
The new updates are fantastic for that too. It's a good time to jump.
I'd have to re-download and.
Yeah. Well, don't wait till we get the Series X because that's when Aid and I are going to do the campaign.
Okay.
Or possibly just on PC. We'll see.
Well, I still want to get the Series X for me.
I mean,
to play the campaign.
Do them both.
You need to settle down there, buddy.
Hey, come on. Buy a new graphics card. Do with me.
No.
Buy a new pre-built PC just to get the graphics card out of it.
Dude, thought about it. When you did it, and then Burger told me he had a 3090, and my brother got one, and I was like, FOMO.
Yeah.
Do it.
Now, all it will take will Dylan. If Dylan did it, he bought a pre-built with a 3080, I'd be like, well, I guess.
Honestly, that's the most I've ever wanted to buy a PC just to force you to do it. But no, I talk myself out. Yeah.
It's like the most expensive con.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Faulkner good. Fuck you! I'm gonna spend $600 or whatever.
No,
probably more.
You wish.
A lot more.
Yeah, you're dropping at least 15.
Yeah. Oh, $15. I can afford that right now. I got that in my back pocket.
1,500. The fact that you have
I know.
$15 cash in your back pocket is also surprising.
I don't know how much it is. I will count it out to you right now. I do have cash in these pockets. I can tell you now it's not 15. It's 5. Actually, it's 6.
You're almost there.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
You
job.
guys want to see something? This is for the non-listeners. This is for the watchers.
Making it rain, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Attaboy.
All right. And then, of course, we've all been playing Apex. This week they had the Apex Collection event with the Collection LTM. The LTM is you drop with a white shield, white armors and everything, and then a white Mozambique.
2 shields, 2 syringes. You basically have the bare minimum loadout, and I honestly like it. It's a lot of fun.
I wish that was just how it was. I get we're in a battle royale, but
yeah.
I actually really like dropping
just
semi-looted.
dropping and not having to worry about finding any armor.
Yeah, because there's definitely many cases where we dropped and it's like these 2 buildings have no weapons.
No weapons or
no armor.
No armor.
And you're just like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I can't really defend myself.
They can never do it full time, but I think this is another reason they need to have a LTM rotation where it's just like each day it's something different. Like, hey, today it's you spawn with white armors. Tomorrow it's shotguns and snipers. Yeah. And then just go down. You have like 6 or 7 of them now, right?
Even if it's a weekly rotation, it's fine.
Yeah, weekly would be cool also.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that happens. I'm enjoying it. I have not paid any money this event so far.
You're waiting till the end
Not
of the
yet.
event?
Yeah, I got my first pack. I think you got off, Faulkner. My first event pack last night from the what do you call it?
Oh, from the thing. I know what you're talking about. The weekly reward.
The unlockable.
Yeah.
The rewards. Yeah, the rewards.
Oof, that was rough.
Somebody's buzzing my door. Hang on. And I got a Wraith skin. Somebody else talk.
Woo. Yeah, you got the purple Wraith skin, so not as much as you could have hoped for.
No. But the skins look great. They're half off crafting materials, which is also pretty great.
Yeah. I'm only like 15 away from making the skin that I want, so.
Yeah. I can buy 2. I have enough for 2.
Okay.
So
buy the Octane skins.
No, I'm not getting Octane.
Come on. Buy them and then give me your account. It's perfect.
I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get. I like the Gibby one a lot.
Like, there's none that I dislike, so there's like no wrong choices.
I agree. I already have the original version of the Lifeline one, so I'm like, probably don't need that one. Either way, they look great.
You have enough Lifeline skins. You'll be fine.
I do have a lot of Lifeline skins. That is very true.
Yeah. So it's a fun event. Same as you, kind of like in between you and Dylan. Like, I think it should be a middle ground. You don't get all the things you get. Like, I think starting with healing off the bat and some shitty gun.
Yeah.
Like, just putting in a gun that literally exists to be the starter gun. That's just a piece of trash.
Oh,
but at least you have something. I kind of like the idea of that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a good collection event. Also, the reward track for the event has a lot of Apex packs, which is not normal.
Yeah.
Normally,
this is the best reward track by far.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the items are actually, the reskins are really cool. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied.
I hope like they get a lot of great feedback and my hope is because the event track is really good, user participation has increased.
Yeah.
And it incentivizes them to do it again, right? Right. That's how if to support the game, like, you got to play the game, and if the data shows that we play more, then
unfortunately, I suspect it will be a like a birthday.
Yeah, it's an anniversary.
Anniversary type thing, where it's like, hey, we only do this once a year. They're, as well as I do, they're gonna test something else, some other variation.
Yeah.
Next event, probably.
Yeah, I'm curious. They're using it. This is just more for like the business mind in my head. Like the half off crafting, they go, hey, we made it half off crafting, and we saw people spending more money because they were closer to getting the heirloom. right? Or the fact that the heirloom is not a specific person; it's just the shards. They're like,
well, they'll continue to do specific heirlooms until everybody has one.
Yeah,
I would assume.
Yeah.
But I do think that's kind of what they're testing. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what got me last time, where I was like, man, I didn't mean to buy like this many, but I already got that far, and then I used some of my crafting materials to get a little bit further, and I was like, well, now I just have to spend the rest of the money, otherwise I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'm already an idiot, otherwise I'm a bigger idiot. I don't even know if that's a bigger or worse idiot,
Worse idiot. I like worse idiot. That sounds like a good title for you.
Yeah.
Well,
you're the worst idiot.
I did see someone on Reddit. They had enough crafting material to do everything. All of it. Yeah.
So if you switch your region to Belgium, when that change happened, like 2 years ago or whatever, and you never spent any of your crafting materials, I think you had enough.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Apparently. Good stuff.
All right, let's move along.
Yeah.
Big update coming up tomorrow, or actually already happened. Stardew 1.5 is on Switch. That means it's farm time, boys.
Yeah, what are we going to call our farm?
I don't know.
I vote for farm.
I don't know.
We all choose one word.
Oh, we all choose one word. Okay, should we do it right now? Okay, we each one kind of word? Like, what kind of word?
It's that boiled through oyster, man. Anything you want.
Fuck.
Okay, fuck. That's a good one, Faulkner. It's one of my favorite words.
It's a good point.
Spicy.
Okay, yeah, doing it.
I'm doing spicy.
I'm going cerulean, because that's a cool word.
Well, okay, we need to look up how long the farm name can be.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, before we commit to using cerulean and spicy cerulean. You know what? We'll come up with this off camera.
All right, because we'll spend too long. We'll spend too long debating this.
Yeah,
we'll announce it next week.
Yeah.
This will be announced.
I plan on streaming, or at least recording, our gameplay, or at least my gameplay.
Oh, can I be in it too?
Yeah. I'm gonna get all our audio. I'll capture all our audio at least.
Okay, cool.
If you had a PC, you could stream it.
PC.
Yeah, PC.
PC. It's like an Italian person trying to call a cat. PC, come here.
I have a pasta for you.
Come here, I got a pasta.
Yeah, it's a meatball. It's a dinner time. All right, so that's going to be the big thing. Let's get into big news topic for this week. So today's episode, we're actually cutting it short, hopefully, because we need to pre-record for next week, because I'm actually going to be out of office, I guess. So we're doing
out of friendship.
Out
of friendship. But I will take my Switch. So
you should probably cut that part out. You should never tell anybody that you're leaving your house. They'll find you and they'll rob you.
I'm not leaving my house. I'm out of office.
Oh shit, yeah.
Thanks.
I didn't say anything.
All right. A big news topic that I saw this week. There's another one, but we're going to talk about it later. Ubisoft did their earnings call, and they're changing their business model. They're moving away from releasing a lot more, like a high volume of AAA IPs, and moving towards more free-to-play premium titles. And I think you're kind of have been seeing that writing on the wall for a little bit.
Yep.
Let me tell you.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I feel like they're not going to stick to it.
I think they will.
Not.
I think they will.
Yeah,
there's still going to be a million Assassin's Creeds every year.
Yeah, so
there's still going to be a million whatever bullshit other games they have.
I think
every year.
Assassin's Creed will stay. Far Cry will probably stay, but like Watch Dogs, I don't see them continuing to do that. Like, I don't think that's really a cash cow for them.
Yeah. So what they said was
Siege, they'll probably just continue with.
I'll
Go on.
quote them. But we see that we are, quote, we're progressively continually moving from a model that used to be only focused on AAA releases to a model where we have a combination of strong releases from AAA to strong back catalog dynamics, but also complementing our program of new releases with free-to-play or other premium experiences.
Okay, so they're going to be doing a lot of Battle Pass shit now.
Yeah, I think instead of doing annual releases of titles, they're going to be more long-term supportive. Right, so good example is the Division.
You know what?
Right, Division, they also announced. So Division got announced this week that they're actually going to support the game for 2 more years, till 21-22, because December was supposed to be their final major content update. But then they're like, nope, we're going to do 2 more years of support while still developing the Star Wars game, which was announced. It is going to be a live service game, which we all expected that to be.
Yeah.
Which goes in line with their talks of like supporting back catalog. And then looking at the success of Siege and For Honor, they've done really well and they've been around a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Let me say something. Get an opinion from you two. Now, would this be the best Assassin's Creed ever? It's going to sound terrible to start off, but it's set modern world. That that weird stuff they do where nobody likes it. It's like, oh, fucking come out of the pod and go walk around. That's the
Desmond
setting.
parts.
Yeah, but it's a live service where they add in, oh, you're going back to Egypt now. Oh, now you're going back to Viking times. Now you're going back to here. And they just do little bits, kind of like Destiny adds in, like, oh, here's a new planet, here's this, here's that. And you can go back in between and go from each world.
They're going to call it... Yeah, I see what you're saying. They call it Assassin's Creed Animus.
Yeah, or Assassin's Creed, not unlimited. Infinity.
Infinite.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, hang on. Yeah.
But yeah, like
maybe cut that part out.
I could see them doing something like, or they just call it Assassin's Creed, kind of like how all these other people in like redoing the original title and
or
rebooting
they fuck with it and say the Creed of the Assassin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll trip people up.
That's too far.
You're getting too weird with it.
Hey man, that's what I'm here for.
I mean, if they do
I would be
love it.
I'd be super down for that specifically, just because it sounds fun. It sounds like it. Obviously, getting into one setting is fun and getting immersed, but that you're like, yeah, I'm done playing as like, whatever this era. I want to go play in a different one.
I think that would be really cool because instead of like, hey, let's build a world that's 80 hours to play, let's build a world instead 40 hours to play. And put those resources towards another 40-hour experience in a completely different environment.
Yeah. Plus, I think that would actually give the real world. Like, I don't know how you'd have to do something with the real world too. Maybe you bring in like the Watch Dogs team and say like, hey, just build us like a small city, a section of a city where you can be an assassin in real life and like, run around. And then you go. It'd be fun. I think it'll be fun. We'll see.
I see nothing.
I'll send them an email.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with them doing a modern day setting in Assassin's Creed.
They've never done a modern day one, right?
No. So like
that would just be fucking Sam Fisher. Splinter Cell, right?
Which that
would be cool.
He will probably never get a game again.
What if they do Assassin's Creed Splinter Cell and you become Sam Fisher when you go into the Animus?
What if they just merge all Ubisoft titles into one universe?
Oh, they call it
Uba World.
Super Ubi Brothers.
Yeah, Super Ubi Brothers.
Subi Brothers.
I think that would be cool to do like a modern Assassin's Creed, and then you do that where like, all right, this year it's China, this year it's Japan, right?
Yeah,
Samurai,
exactly.
Right?
So they still get that like yearly release.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they would. Obviously, you can't just like keep adding on like an entire world, so they probably have to like cycle them in and out. But that would be cool. I think that would be fun.
Do that, or just have
like
it be like you can choose what you want to download for that time. So like, You finish China, you can delete that part.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
True. Yeah.
That'd be the most consumer-friendly way to do it.
Yeah.
Probably won't be how it happens. Probably won't happen, but I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how MCC, right? Like MCC, oh, I'm going to do the Halo 1 campaign or Halo 3 campaign. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
like just put it under one title.
Or I just want to do the Halo 3 multiplayer.
Yeah. I mean that
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's Creed franchise is definitely at that point where they could do that.
They, no matter what they do with it, well, not no matter what, but they're pretty much, it's gonna be a good selling game. Almost no matter what they do.
I mean, speaking of Assassin's Creed, Valhalla is the best-selling Assassin's Creed of all time.
I almost bought it. I think I was
Does
telling
not
you.
surprise me.
Yeah. The data showed in their earnings call, they said the data showed they had double the daily users of the previous title during the same amount of time.
Now, I will say there are more people on Earth since the last time.
A year ago, for double
Yeah.
so double.
Also,
double.
people are quarantined still.
Yeah. That's also true.
There's more people.
He's not wrong.
Numbers
but-
go up. The numbers go up, man. They just,
you know what? You're not wrong. You're right. And they also had
Yep.
the most microtransaction sales on Valhalla than all the other the previous title.
that
I
makes
don't
me
even know
mad.
what the microtransactions
Yeah.
are in
What
that
are you
game.
buying from that? What are you buying?
Cosmetics.
They sell, okay, cosmetics, yes, but do they sell they do sell items now, right? Because you can get there's drops.
I don't have it. I don't know.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
I remember you could buy camels in the Egypt one.
Yeah, you could buy mounts and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think that really impacts gameplay. That's just a cosmetic look of your mount.
No, I think there
Camel.
were differences. Yeah.
Yeah, but even if it had gameplay impact, what does it matter in a single player game? Who cares?
It costs money. It matters to my heart. Hurts my heart.
Yeah, but you can choose to experience that or not with your money, right? As a user.
like
That
it
should
more
be
in
a
a
cheat
sense
code.
of-
It should be a cheat
Yeah.
code, or it should be in the game. In
It's
my
like
opinion.
a time skip thing,
Yeah.
not this is the only way to get it.
Yeah. I don't have any problem with cosmetic stuff. Like, obviously, I'm buying shit in Apex, but in a single player game, that just seems lame to me.
I mean, I get
personally.
it. Yeah.
Although I did buy the horse armor pack way back when in Oblivion.
Not Oblivion. Yeah, that was not worth the money, was it?
No, but I thought it was gonna be way cooler than that. I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
really all it is?
Yeah.
Okay, man, I just fucking wasted $5. Sick.
Learned your lesson, didn't you?
Yeah. But
No, dude, I
then-
just spent $200 on Apex Facts a month ago. Did not learn my lesson. Got worse.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft has a bunch of other titles coming out that are different. Like they have Rider Republic, which is their extreme sport.
It's not Skate 3. That's all that matters.
It's extreme sport
Skate 4.
game. Which actually seems kind of cool. We'll just see. I'll be interested to see what other free to play type stuff they're willing to go down.
That's what I'm worried about, just because I can't think of any quality Ubisoft free to play ones. That Battle Royale we played that one time.
They had
was
Hyperscape.
Ubisoft.
From what I've
that was not good.
I expect Rainbow Six Siege will go free to play.
Yeah,
They'll lean heavy
expect that
into
too.
cosmetics and
Yeah. I mean, that game's pretty well supported from they've had like 15 million more people play that game over the past year. I mean, obviously we have COVID, but at the same time, it's still a high amount of number playing a game that's been out for how long now?
6 years, 5 years, I want to say.
Yeah, so
it's been a while.
They've been
I actually
supporting that game
watched
very
somebody
well.
Play that.
Yeah,
I was watching somebody play that yesterday. I've never watched.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's a good game, but I can never get into it after my one bad experience.
I just don't like hero type shooters, but I wish I could get into it.
Aiden,
I would love to get into it.
a little spoiler for you. That's like all we play.
I know. That's the rough thing for me. It's why I choose one here in Apex and just try to play that one specifically.
why don't you tell Dylan when you tried playing Counter-Strike this week? How did that feel?
So it's my own fault for being hot garbage, but I played one game last night. It did not go well.
I thought you were gonna say you did really well.
Oh no, I spent about hour or so, just getting absolutely demolished.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
10 kills though.
Hey, man.
I did
I
some
had a
things.
joke, but I'm not going to say it. Say it later.
Good job.
I'll text it to you guys right now.
Yeah, we'll see how Ubisoft does. I like the idea of them like releasing a game and then supporting it for a long period of time, right? Like getting away from annual releases and like really supporting it.
They've definitely had issues with just oversaturating their own market.
I would say yes and no, right? It depends on the market, right? Because what they've done with Siege and For Honor, supporting it.
Oh yeah, those
Fine.
ones are perfect. It's
Right.
like the
I like For
highest
Honor.
budget ones.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if they take the lessons from those titles,
Yeah,
and then carry it over to their other titles, like, I think Assassin's Creed is pretty much the main annual release. Because even Far Cry is not an annual release. They wait a few years between.
It was, wasn't it?
No,
they're only on like
either a 2 or 3 year recycle.
technically
or something like
the 7.5 or 5th Far Cry.
that. Mm-hmm.
They're not too deep into it
because they have Primal. Primal was that weird one.
Primal and Blood Dragon doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Okay, I sort of count. Like, I guess I'm thinking of like DLCs as full games.
No.
I count Blood Dragon as a full game. I know it's
that's
a
fair,
DLC,
but also
yeah.
it's been a game since the original Xbox, so they have not released that many.
I have Blood Dragon not linked to the other Far Cry. I don't have the other Far Cry that was built off of. I have Blood Dragon only. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like Immortals Phoenix Rising, one of their DLCs actually takes place in China, and you explore the Chinese gods.
That's cool. See, they're stealing my ideas already.
That.
Yeah. Like if they did that with like all the different deities, like, all right, we're going to the Celtic, and then we're going here, and we're going that's such a cool concept to like take your hero, and that's how they support it over the years, even if it was like one major expansion a year.
Yeah.
Because that graphics engine is fine, right? That graphics engine
it doesn't have to look great.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're doing that with that. I'm very interested to see how successful it is. And I hope
just cut these last 20 minutes out and we'll just email this whole thing to them.
Yeah. So I think
wonderful ideas.
I think it's like great potential for them to go that angle. Like, here's a big title, but this title we're going to support for the next 3 years or 4 years or something.
Mm-hmm. I'm on board for it.
Yeah, I think that'd be smart.
I wish Call of Duty would do the same thing. So
they won't.
Well, they did with Warzone.
Too greedy.
Technically, they're doing it with Warzone.
Yeah, but
that's not the same thing.
That's a free-to-play branch-off products. That's somewhat in line with this, but it's not.
I would love to look at the earning calls on that and see how much money Warzone is making.
A lot
I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, technically, it's still similar in line because they integrated the Black Ops universe into Warzone.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of that. I've looked in a little bit on like Twitch, but
yeah, I mean, I appreciate what Warzone is, but it's just not my BR.
No, definitely not.
Like, I recognize its place in it, but it's just not my style.
I think it's one of the best.
Yeah, for that type of BR. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
What was the one before?
Blackout.
Blackout.
Oh yeah, Blackout. Yeah.
It's 1,000 times better than Blackout.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how they're going to keep supporting it when the next COD comes out, right? If they keep it up, because it's their free-to-play BR. Because
I feel like they honestly might just branch it off entirely. Because
I hope they don't.
I kind of hope that, or not entirely, but not keep it as intertwined as it is.
Are all the guns from Modern Warfare still in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna get branched off.
Weapon balancing is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, there's gonna be way too many weapons.
Well,
or they're gonna get sunset and taken out. Which will make people mad. So they'll just make a new game.
No, they'll just rotate. They just vault some stuff and bring it back and rotate it in and out every season. Like when you do your seasons, you go, all right, these are the guns available this season. We vaulted the others. Some of them we put on as pickups, right? So you can only pick them up. You can't get it in your loadout.
Yeah,
I like that.
Similar Destiny.
Yeah, I like that.
Or not Destiny,
Destiny.
Apex.
Apex, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
I think that would be a smart way to
like power weapons.
Yeah, it's just a balancing thing, right? Like, after some point.
Yeah, because they have the numbers on what weapons are being used. Like, oh, everybody's using this.
Yeah.
I don't know what the good gun is right now, but everybody's using this submachine gun right now. You can't use it in your loadout, but if you buy a loadout box, there will be one in there that your team can use or something, something like that.
Or you find it.
Yeah.
It's just a random drop on a map, right? And you happen to get it. You're lucky that you got it.
I'd be down.
I think that's the best way. I mean, they have a new map on Warzone now.
They do?
Yep.
I did not. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Might have to watch a little bit more. I'm not going to re-download that.
The ship.
Yes.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, let's continue. We have
So that's it for this episode, unless you guys have anything to add. And then we could just jump into the next one.
Yes, I have something to add. I love everybody who listens.
I appreciate those that listen.
Yeah. Shouts out to you guys. Why did you say that like that?
Me?
Yeah, it's very awkward.
I wanted them to know it was from my heart.
All right. Well, boys and girls, that's it for this week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.